It
I
reminds me.
know.
It reminds me of what's it called? It's an Irish song. It's based off an old war song.
Like, I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the name. I never remember names of things.
It's okay. I just want to listen to it for like a minute, you know.
Honestly, yeah, it's really nice.
This it looks like it can be played by controller as well, which is very interesting.
Oh, I love that.
Because I can see in
Oh,
the
I love that.
bottom left here is, confirm and B. I also bought the DLC, so apparently the DLC ends on after a story.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that little cutie with the drink. Look at the baby. I love him.
Okay, let's see. Let's check out the settings real quick. Fast forward button, no. Reset dialogue, record, no. Large journal UI. Don't know what that does.
I
I
guess we'll see the
wonder
word
what the
here.
authenticating is for this.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I didn't know it had a Twitch Interactive.
Yeah. Oh, congrats on your first, Patty. Rock and Stone. Hello, Lori.
Hello, Lori. That's quite the compliment.
Okay. I'm gonna sit down my keyboard because I don't think I'm gonna need it. Hello, cousin Matt. All right. I love the little sticker here. So speaking of, you guys probably some. I hope you have a lovely stream. Aw, thank you. What is the wanted wall? Because I see the wanted. Oh, are these people that helped?
Ooh.
Not a real professor. Sakura. Fed the most insulting drink I've ever been giving to Endu. Poor little buddy gave me quite a look. Perp Owl tried to steal Endu 28 times. Oh, these have to be like people that help sponsor the game.
Yeah, this is really cute.
Okay, that's
How
Grindhouse.
precious.
Roz. Oh, that's adorable looking.
It is. That reminds me of the mushroom game artwork.
I love this. Wanted meta. Drunkly summon frogs and toads into spells establishment. That's literally the face they made when they casted the wrong spell. Like guys, I didn't mean this. Can we talk it out?
Talk it out.
Cave Flayer.
How precious is this? I love this.
That's just me.
The amount of these involving Endu are fantastic.
I love it.
I want to believe it's the little guy from the beginning.
Banned for causing too much chaos due to the innkeeper trying out his new catnip recipe. That is literally just Noah Vaughn.
Biting the hand that fed him.
Banned for multiple attempts to try and smuggle celestial chinchilla friend under a jumper. We have explained to her we cannot verify his age to drink by the color of his teeth. That is beautiful. Oh, and there's a guest book. Oh my.
Aww.
Okay, this is beautiful. We have
I love
5 minutes of the
already.
game. We even did anything. Pronounce him.
Yeah, you should be the main character.
Once upon a time in a world far, far away. In a realm ruled by dragons and magic. Well, actually, it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia, not that far away, there was a tavern. My tavern. A place for anyone looking for an adventure or a quick refreshment. A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose. But I'm not just your typical innkeeper. My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests. To make sure they always return victorious. Big shoes to fill, I know.
I hope
Then
we see
again,
him walk across the window
what's
like
the
that.
worst that could happen?
I hope that's a feature, not just for like the opening cutscene. Like we can see as like they're about to come in, like they go across. Like that was one of my favorite things about Coffee Talks. We actually seen like different races walk by the window.
Yeah. This looks like a me-coded character, right?
I mean, who wears the most green between us? Not that I could tell anyway, you know.
Hiya, Inkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy? Love
Like I'm not even like in the game, like really in the game. And I'm like, there's things to click. Oh, we got it. Frost of the Goon. The Frost of the Goon protects you from any physical and spiritual harm, cools you down on even the hottest of summer days. Even offers additional UV protection. What more could you ask for? Swift Strike. Be a leaf on the wind with the Swift Strike. This must have for any dexterity devoted adventurer. Grant you agility, speed, and remarkable expert. Oh, and a tasty drink. With an odor that delicious should exceed any dwarf's kill count in no time. Spoken Heart. Sweet and sparkling taste, Spoken Heart will bring you your deepest feelings bubbling to the surface. Your newfound sincerity, confidence, and many heartfelt words will have wonders in boosting your persuasive skills. A charismatic boost, great for bards and emotionally repressed individuals. Wow, just
We're
like
gonna give
calling
this the
out.
first angsty rogue.
What is this? My biggest weakness. My feelings.
How dare you make me feel my own feelings?
A Tavern Brawler. The Tavern Brawler is the perfect combination of offense and defense, dominated by the piquant aroma of Ignis. This drink is served fiery, hot, or ice, cold, depending on the kind of fight you're looking for.
Ooh.
Sparkling Nebula. Distilled flavor of the cosmos. The sparkling nebula fizzles on your tongue and rewires your synapses, inspiring great ideas and even greater stories. Storytellers and scholars alike can broaden their horizons with the taste of the stars. Ooh. Oh, ingredients. Okay.
Oh, I love this. This is so cool.
And okay, the ingredients tell us what stat they go for too. Infusions. Oh, we get lore for the map.
Yes! Oh, I'm so excited. I
Oh,
guess we'll have to think about where people are going on their adventures.
it even goes even further, like the areas too.
I'm in love already.
Okay, and then there was even more. There was a wanted. Oh, that just brings up the quest board. Okay. Can we talk to you? No, we can't. Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy?
Yes, all fine and dandy.
So she must be our fae. Also,
Maybe.
I wonder if this is normal, but because we're in the Halloween Thanksgiving era, I wonder if these are all added decorations because of it. Like, I wonder, as we get through December and January, will these decorations change for us?
Maybe. It might have been part of a fall update. I I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting.
So this is going to be our Fae, I bet. Did you go on an adventure?
Even better, I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic. Maybe a gnome?
Did it?
No, but I got to take another walk around the grove.
How was it?
Great! I got to see the same stones, the same trees. The same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon. The same moss. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so...
It sounds very exciting.
Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut.
Nuts are healthy, very filling in sauces or as a snack. There are various types of nuts. There's walnuts, there's peanuts, there's hazelnuts.
I'm allergic.
You're already starting on the right foot, Innkeeper. You're just like, you're digging yourself a grave. The music just stops. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure?
No, I think that counts as a mistake. So what are you saying is that you're missing some spice?
Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. Though I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies.
I was talking about the spice in your life.
Oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes, exactly. That's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons.
Welcome in, David.
Hello, David. Welcome in. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup.
I love her already.
I know, me too.
So, classic case of boredom. I see.
Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life isn't bad, but also just not particularly fun.
Have we tried visiting a circus? I want to say
Have D&D campaigns start at circuses?
that, but you know what my mind immediately went to? What do you eat a lot at circuses? Peanuts.
Oh, yeah. I guess I didn't really think about that.
That's what immediately I was like, oh, circus. I'm like, peanuts. Maybe some zest to your soup, you know? She did say she's a bland soup, so maybe adding some zest to your soup, that'll give her inspiration. Like, oh, add some, into my life.
I agree. Huh?
Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Go to the theater or a gala, arrive in a hot air balloon.
A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high?
Yes, I think that's the point.
I'm afraid of heights and of people and of actors. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not for telling of a tale?
David's very feeling for Fable right now. That's why I'm always surprised that I have such like a large introverted community, because I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna try something daring. I'm gonna play a bunch of horror games one night, and my community is all very introverted, sometimes shy.
You adopt us.
True.
How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything?
What do you mean?
Well, day in, day out, I live the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to the song I started writing.
I see you hopping.
I wish to be a hero, slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph resting on the lakes.
Hey yo. Okay, I feel like I have to pick the job choice after that.
That's something you would do.
A pretty nymph? That's pretty daring.
Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them and enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light. A divine beauty. I would love to sing about exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks.
Hey Fable, I know that's very important, but I'm gonna look at my book real quick. Oh, look at that little artwork. I'm totally stealing some of these for emotes.
They get an Arcana card.
So she's an elf. She's 110 years old. So if we're going by like the usual like D&D logic, she is just an adult. Because I believe hitting 100 is when they turn adult. So she would be like that 21 range.
Yeah, a young adult.
They go by they, them. She's a ranger? I was thinking... I thought she was going to be like a druid. Or even like a cleric of like the nature. Her background's at Ashen Grove. She's neutral good. Makes sense. Her Arcana's the Hanged Man. Could you explain why she would be the Hanged Man? Why try to find that?
I don't think we know enough about her yet to say. But if I'm not mistaken, the Hanged Man is kind of at a crossroads.
I mean, that does make sense.
It's been a while since I read tarot.
What is the Ash Grove? Dragon Temple of Earth? Definitely not that. Vereka, no. Is it on here? It better be on here. Sky Peaks, Twinborough, Amasa, Magical Lake? Question mark. Bandrang Temple, Lonesome Lagoon.
I like the question mark.
Never Duff. Wait, I was just here. Borkum, Wadden Sea, Underwater. Dinmail, Gravel Max, Overpass. Moon Swamp. Dark Moss, Dragon Thicket. Is it not on here? Like, is she like somewhere like really remote? Oh, Ashen Grove! Ashen Grove is the largest forest in the entire continent. It's a magical forest with mysterious fog that shrouds the woods as soon as the sun vanishes from the horizon. No one really knows why said fog calls the Ashen Grove home. Many attribute to the sylvan spirits and the veil to the spirit realm, being especially fit at night. A clan of elves watches over the Ashen Grove, each of them guarding certain parts of the forest. Since they know the forest intimately, they also ensure that no one has to walk through it alone. The shore on the west of the forest is called the Quag Mangrove, a dangerous place even most of the elves avoid. Rumor has it some gruesome, brutal beast lives there. That's okay. This is very important to know that, like, she's a guide. A part of the forest is hers own, completely close to the spirit realm. That's important information, I would say.
It is. And I did bring up my compendium because I felt like I wasn't totally right. One of the major things for the Hanged Man is a lack of direction and uncertainty and like waiting for something. So that feels about right.
Reminds me, I have a card commission on the way from Grindhouse.
That's exciting.
I chose the Fool.
I think it told me yours is next.
And yes, David, we're totally just talking in front of Fable. She's an elf. She can wait. She's long-lived.
She hasn't even ordered a drink yet. So she can't even just drink her drink. Not a lot of songs you can write about that.
I wouldn't mind a jingle.
I'll think of one. Can I mention them?
Fable, you just tell us you have a crush on a nymph. Just tell us you have a crush. I prefer if you didn't. Can you just imagine it is about a crush? Every time Fable comes in, just thinking about a crush, and our incubator is just like, oi. Oi.
Oi. Okay. Maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle.
In the meantime, can I offer you a drink?
Yes, I'd love a drink.
The usual?
Yes, please. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot.
Thank you for the reminder, Fable.
It's my favorite.
See, here's the problem where I'm getting... Do we, like... Does it, like, automatically, like...
What do you mean?
Like... when they go to make their quest, do we, like, make a drink then? Like... Or does, like... Do we, or do these drinks don't matter as much at the moment?
Well, I think for now we should serve what she asked for, but I feel like if they're getting a drink before a quest, we would be told that, at least in the beginning, you know? It always makes me feel like a featherlight nymph floating in the waves on a sunny lake.
I'm gonna save just in case. Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph?
Both? Both. But mostly I want a swift strike.
Message received.
Although... I was wondering... I've been coming to your tavern for so long, and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Oh, really?
Yeah.
what should I do? Do I need to put on an apron? Or, summon a familiar? How do I summon a
This
familiar?
is adorable. Just
I
follow
love
me.
her. Look
What
at
the hell is this thing?
It's Andu. I love him.
Welcome to my drink mixing nook.
Oh, so this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu.
Careful, I haven't fed him yet.
Where do we start?
Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patron wants. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look.
Oh, you pinned my order. Cute.
I did. If I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes.
Can't you just freehand mix something to see what sticks?
No, I like to mix and match for a more varied result. The right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk draw on the board.
What if you pick the wrong one?
I can either erase it with the sponge or just pick a different recipe. My greens are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma.
I think this dexterity sounds the tastiest.
I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Ando. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You got this. Okay, so... I gotta Ando for the first time. So cute. What are your eyes?
He's a baby.
Alright. So, she wanted a swift drink, so I draw the recipe. And it's... Which was dexterity? Hold on. It was...
The one you were mousing over, I think. Yeah, because they're positioned in the same, like, order as they are in the wheel.
Oh, I don't. Hold it up.
Wait, that's enough. He's so cute.
Okay, so... it looks like... So, it does look like it is, like... some dexterity. But it also looks like there's more to it. Because it looks like it goes intellect and defense.
So one part of each to make an even 5?
Because it looks like we got that part. We just need a bit more intellect, which defense. So like, okay, there we go. And
Purple.
yeah, okay.
Oh, and he tells you! I love him. I'm in love with him.
Made your first drink. First step. Wow. Oh. It actually just teleports, huh?
Wow, it actually does teleport.
Of course it does. What did you think was happening?
I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand.
Suki falls for the elf, Maya falls for the animals. I mean. I see. Well, give your creation a taste.
Does the rabbit count as an animal?
I think it's illegal in some states.
Stop it. That's delicious. I made that.
You made that.
Thank you for showing me the ropes.
Thank you for your enthusiasm. These ventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you?
Maybe. But how would I know if I never try?
Do you actually want to try?
Well, yes. I want to tell great stories, but
But what?
never mind.
Looks like the most edgy character possible.
No, look, he's even in the dark corner of the tavern, like away from the window. It got noticeably darker.
The one fishnet hand.
It's so good. It's so good.
But this makes me wonder, we got someone's spatula hand attachment and just like a single octopus tentacle out of a plant.
Do you think the hand attachment is a reference to the SpongeBob's hash-slinging slasher?
Could be. How can I help you? I'm trying to think how I want to do this one. Because the hair reminds me of Gundam Tanaka, so I'm wondering if I should do like how I do Gundam Tanaka.
Follow your heart with this friend here.
As we get to know him, it might change. A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. Very specific. Thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Sure. Whatever.
You're gonna make him bear his feelings. I love it.
Okay. So it is, a spoken heart is, okay, so it looks like a measure of sword, shield, but a lot of, crown. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's 3 parts this, and then 1 part the other 2.
Okay. 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 Did I do too much? No, I don't think so.
No, there's little markers on the left-hand side of the glass. So I feel like as long as you don't go over them, you're good. And if you mess up, Andrew gets a treat, so...
True, true, true. I wonder if, like, we're in the beginning of the game where it doesn't matter as much. This should be digestible.
I feel...
Maybe even tasty. Go on.
Yeah, I feel like we're in, like, the first day. I don't think they're gonna, like, have any, ooh, sneaky, they asked for this, but you should make this other one kind of things right now.
Right. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost.
He's gone, just like
Alright.
that.
Well, we got a rumor. A banshee is haunting the lonesome lagoon, wailing a song that will shatter your bones. Hopefully hyperbole.
I like that.
The brooding type, I see. This is... What are you thinking about, Fable?
Just dreams.
Yours or someone else's?
Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that?
Also, I need to check the map now. Wait, that's not the map. That's the map. The Lonesome Lagoon, like, is there something going on we need to know about the lagoon? Because, like, now I'm curious. Like, what's going on out there?
Mm-hmm.
Nestled deep within the sovereign islands of Boreas, the loathsome lagoons of mystery and moats. Its waters shimmer with a surreal light, creating an illusion of a swirl, vortex, perhaps a portal. There are stories about dangerous entities residing within the loathsome lagoon, which is why the handful of adventurers who have been to Boreas did not dare to delve that deeply into its secrets. According to stories of sailors pass by, you can sometimes hear a silent, haunting melody coming from the lagoon on nights when the water glows unnaturally, warning away everyone who dares to enter. Isn't that up to you?
I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do.
And is that what you want to do?
Yes. No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for the same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove, as well as my sisters. I think would be fine without me.
You should do what your heart desires.
Will it stop aching then?
I think so, yes.
What if... It's wrong to leave, though. What if destiny never meant for me to leave?
What if it did?
That would be a dream come true.
Your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you, and your world ends with you as well.
Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day.
Oh, okay. Day one end.
Night begins.
This is literally the character Grindhouse is like, step on me, please.
And don't say that when I'm about to voice her. I don't want to step on Grindhouse.
We can hear the wolf howling too. Got the little moon right there. Also, you better be paying rent or something if you're just gonna stay up there all day.
He's a cutie, and we should name him if he's still around by the end of stream.
Greetings, traveler. How may I help you?
Oh, what kind of voice?
She probably sounds tough, you know.
I feel like we'll probably change it as we get to know her. You own this establishment, Innkeep?
Last time I checked.
It's such a you answer.
Hold on 1 second. I got cords tangled up.
Oh no.
There we go. With whom do I have the pleasure?
How do we say this name? Carolyn?
Carolyn? That sounds right.
Carolyn.
Carolyn.
Let's see, hang on. The name is Carolyn. I like our little sketches of them. I think they're cute.
She's a Vucanin. She is 36 years old. She's a beast slayer. Okay, makes sense. Like some kind of warrior. Okay. She's from Irove. Irove? She's chaotic good, and she's the chariot. I'm sure you can tell us what the chariot means.
I feel like I need to double check myself so I'm not just spreading lies on the internet.
That'd be hilarious. Here first, folks.
Success, ambition, determination, willpower, control, self-discipline, focus. Like, it's very sure of itself and straightforward.
Makes sense.
But if you draw it in the reverse, it's the opposite. It's like no direction, no control, aggression. So the downsides of power.
Where are you from? Where is this place?
She might tell us about it more if we chat with her more.
Irve is located at the foothills before the imposing mountain range. Reliefs. Its architecture gives off a rustic charm. The city is big enough to stretch all the way down to the bay, which is a big visual contrast to the hills and rocks far up the Tavern mountains. Its vibe is keeping with the rest of the land. Its parks are adorned with vulgar crafts, towers full of laughter and tales of adventure, and streets bustling with the energy of those who call these lands their home. There are rumors that River might sit upon an area with unusual magic energies, leading to believe that many creatures are naturally attracted to it, such as werewolves and fairies. Interesting.
Fantastic. I like that.
Oh, this is going to help us even more. Right here.
Oh, good. You can call me Care. Or Lynn. Couldn't care less.
Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn, what can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink.
You do the thing with the quests, right?
You do the thing with quests, right? I love that.
She's great.
So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board.
No. The quest is for me. But I'm... No quest for me. But I may have one for you. Or your notice board.
Tell me more.
I heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tarragon. Terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart. The whole program.
Wolf, that's news to me. Ooh. The Vulcan Carolyn told me about a werewolf who's running around Tarragon, a potential threat to villagers. I just realized there's like little drawings too, like there's a little like snake and then someone screaming.
That's cute. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south in Irove.
So she's not a werewolf, she's something completely different.
Yeah. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up. Like a nomad. I'll figure out her voice as we go. The S's!
The wolf has previously been seen in Irve, a Tavern town, a nomad, or did they have a goal in mind?
Sorry.
I thought the wolf hyped out along with that one romance novel. Oh god.
You mean the one with the vampires?
Think so.
Nah. That just split society into two camps. Team werewolf and team vampire.
What are you?
I don't...
Were you Team Jacob, a Team Edward?
I don't care enough to have a team. I feel like she would say the same thing. Which one are you in keep?
Obviously, you know, we want to get on her good side. We're totally going to be a flirtatious type, so we're going to say Team Werewolf.
Is it the fur or the pecs?
Neither. Freshman experiences with the other camp more so. You know what? Fair and valid. Because, you know, the last time I had dealt with a vampire, they were,
That's true. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. I think your flirts worked. I'm itching to ask for details.
Don't. How about you?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I mean, yeah, duh. Yes, that's why I ask.
Keep guessing.
Me and this innkeeper have the same train of thoughts, but we're going two different directions.
It's fantastic.
Has anyone ever told you that you could pass as a werewolf?
Yes, all the time. At least twice a day. Only downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one.
I see. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself?
Yes.
Interesting. I was thinking to myself, like, she's a beast slayer. Why won't she go after the werewolf? But that's very interesting.
It makes sense. No. I'm just afraid he might look too much like my Uncle Dragon. It would feel bad slaying that fella. You know. Punched back. Hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell on Olga.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Nah, the hag had it coming. Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know it, next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow.
This may be a hot take, but the Van Helsing movie with I am blanking on his name, but Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, is a fantastic fun movie. It's not a great movie, but it's a fun movie.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's really, like, the CGI is, like, pretty bad, but the movie's just so fun.
There's something to be said for a movie that's just a fun ride.
Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves?
Don't know. Don't care enough to ask, to check. Either way, that's Southern Werewolf, yeah?
Right. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly?
Fetch.
Pardon me.
Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch.
That works.
On any dog, trust me.
So we can play fetch with her? Secret
Do not
weakness,
throw her
playing
drink
fetch.
across the tavern.
Apparently no dog can resist urge around her stick. I'm curious now. Oh, and look, it's you in the corner. Good to know. Thanks, Scare. Lynn.
It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn.
Don't make your ears droop like that. We are not the bad guy here.
Cute. It's so cute. What do you want to call her?
You know what? Because if we can do like funny nicknames with it, we just call her Care Bear.
Oh my gosh. Alright, Chief. You got a name, or is it just Innkeep?
Can we just Innkeep for now? Aww.
Aww.
Hello, Ashes.
Playing hard to get, I see. Ashes, hello. Well, Innkeep. Then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me?
Of course. What would you like?
Oh, look at her little blush when
So
she's
fucking
happy.
adorable.
It's so cute. Oh my gosh. I'll take something powerful. Something with a whole lot of strength.
May's voice going so high is my favorite thing. It is very enjoyable. Also, Ashes, we got a perfect bird for you here to chat to. Hey, don't get uppity because Ashes is here now.
The Jackdaw's just saying hi. I can't figure out a good voice for her.
You're doing great.
Aw, even though it's different every line. And don't you dare give me any of that watered down muck instead.
And look at Andu. Ashes.
Ashes, look at Andy.
So they want a lot of strength. Oh. Oh, wait. I should have drawn this one, yeah.
Southern Brawler. Look at the little guy. Wait, can you just mess up and give it to him?
I guess. I'm trying to be a professional
Look at
here.
him. I love him. Oh, he's behind Suki's head.
Okay, I need... Not you.
Yeah, one.
Not you.
One.
Not you. You.
That one. Yeah. And then one of the crown.
I'm like trying to like... I'm just like throwing things aside over here. Oh god, it fits her theme perfectly.
Honestly.
A drink with 0 water, as requested.
Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks.
Where will you head from here?
Hops back. See, the way she's talking, I feel like I need to adjust. Hops back west through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of.
What kind of business?
Personal business.
Care to elaborate?
No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya?
No.
My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an uptick in uptick in the west, so might as well humor her.
And make sure she isn't turned to undead snail herself.
Something like that, yeah. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead?
It's certainly unconventional.
That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use in digging up the past. It's just going to open wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face.
The past haunts everyone willing to listen.
Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing.
We started this conversation.
And I'm ending it.
Alright. Well, then, if you find more rumors from me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back.
I'm more of a lone wolf. Don't do groups. But sure. For more work, I'll be back.
I'll be waiting.
Because she's going through the grove, do you think she's gonna scoop up the elf? I hope they team
There's a-
up. I think that
there's
would be
chance.
such an adorable team up.
Kara is a strong, fierce beast slayer with a taste for strong drinks, big swords, and even bigger muscles. She spies small talk in any way or form, and understandably for her, keeps her distance from werewolves. We don't like being mistaken for one either. Interesting.
Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste.
Okay. I could use some help.
Fine. I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup.
I can't believe Care Bear's helping us.
Care is in her name.
True, true, true. This is where I store all the runes I've collected. I'll also keep them written down my journal, so I don't forget.
Smart. I think the best step would be sorting and matching snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all from the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select that quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it?
Got it. Thank you for your help, Care.
Put it on my tab.
That's not how that works. Good night to you too. Alright, then. Let's assemble this quest. Alright, I am going to save just in case. No, we're going to save here. So, we know there's a werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
We know there's a werewolf Do we do the secret?
Yeah. You got her, right?
A werewolf on detour. Oh no.
We draw it ourselves!
And you got hurt.
Huh? What do you mean me? That's a sheep.
That is you. Well,
I'm
let's see.
not a sheep.
The person named Family Doll. I can't believe you and Vaughn got into a fight.
What?
Urson and Vulcan passed by the Wayfarers in reporting a werewolf making their way up to Terrian from Evo. They pose a potential threat to both helpless sheep and the villagers. Apparently, the werewolves will play fetch. You're brave enough to take on the quest to save Trigon from the werewolf mayhem.
I like that. That's cool. Oh, the
Hello,
baby.
Crown.
Welcome in, Crown.
Look at you! There you are, right there.
I'm not a sheep. I'm a mighty cedar. Mighty. Arr, strong.
Is someone new
Powerful.
wanted? Oh.
Look at her.
What?
Is she gonna do the werewolf quest? Wait. That's scary, unless she did meet up with with the werewolf moving through the grove.
Oh, she's the only one that was on there. What do you have there, Fable?
I found this on your notice board. It says werewolf is terrorizing Terrigan. Is that true?
I like how every passing second it just like starts to dawn on her. Like, I just accepted a quest of a werewolf.
I want to believe she's asking about it and not actually accepting it alone.
It is indeed.
Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday?
Not yet.
What kind of hero are you, looking for?
One who knows their way around difficult terrain. Woods even. Preferably one who's good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest.
Ah, I am good with a bow.
Yes, Fable.
And I know my way around the woods.
I know, Fable.
And maybe I want the quest?
just maybe.
No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's your forest. You know forests. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they are also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet.
And then.
I didn't think that far ahead.
I see.
Or rather, I did. But then I thought, what if I take the quest and then I have to go on the quest? And I have to fight a werewolf. Or talk to the werewolf. Which is worse.
That's a way to handle those quests. Talking to the werewolf?
Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if when I try and shoot it with my silver arrow?
Wait, let's pause for a second. It feels a bit interesting that Carolyn dropped multiple times how werewolves are being, or her people are being mistaken for werewolves. What if it isn't a werewolf?
Okay, here's the thing. I think she's gonna meet Care because Care said she was going to move through the grove to get where she is going.
Okay, so we're like in agreement. We're gonna try to do like a charisma possibly or intelligence based drink.
Let's hear let's get up
Okay.
until the decision making.
Yeah, okay. But
There might be more information.
We're getting theories going though.
Yeah, I think she's gonna meet Caitlin. Oh, I miss and shoot a tree instead, and then the tree would be mad at me. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead because of the werewolf.
That took a quick turn.
So maybe I should put the quest back.
Fable,
Yes?
do you want me to tell you to take the quest?
Maybe.
I can't make the decision for you.
Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime, a frozen slime that can't move.
I've met slimes less anxious than you.
You've met slimes?
My tavern is open to everyone.
Oh, right. What do slimes drink?
Whatever they can get. I hope that's the answer. Order more slime, bones.
You sell bones?
Only to slimes.
Huh. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor.
After they've been picked clean by the werewolf. I think I have a hard time convincing werewolf to give up free bones. poor Fable. Why are you so anxious, Fable?
In general?
I think understanding that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest, it seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead.
Oh, well, I do want to go on the quest. Werewolves may not be best muses, but it would make a good start for a song.
I'm sorry, but my whole mind is just like, you know, if she takes like the Christmas drink and she's like trying to think of a new song, and she, you know, in front of werewolf was like, well, anyways, here's Wonderwall, and just starts jamming.
And the prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms.
The worms.
They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, I start to think more deeply about what might happen. All my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy.
Is there something making you feel like you might fail?
Aside from a bloodthirsty werewolf?
We don't know what's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice.
It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light and dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Aramanthine Hydra. Or the reason nobody wants to spend time with me.
I have to know. Like, the Mary Morgan incident has me curious. I have no idea what it is. But, like, why does no one want to spend time with you? Like, I'm curious.
She seems great.
Why does no one want to spend time with you?
Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems to be easy for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except me. I get caught on it and rip my coat.
Did that happen once?
Once. I wish it was just once. It seems like my life only follows the path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things.
You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Can we just, like, adopt Fable?
She's precious and we are adopting her, yes.
We've already started on a strong note with, like, Fable and, like, Care Bear. Like, I'm very curious for some of the other characters.
Mm-hmm. Am I? See? Sorry.
I heard that.
Just... just last week, I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming and they make for a nice bouquet, you know?
Oop. I accidentally did something to my mobile. 600 pixels, you're running a little LCD display. Oh. Thank you for the follow-up. I mean, I'm running at 6,000 bits for the video rate, so that's probably what it's just adjusting to 600 pixels, which is 720, which is still not bad.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta take what you can get when you're streaming.
Honestly.
Plus, a lot of people, at least in my audience, watch from their phones. So, shrug.
Yeah. I find I watch Twitch more on mobile than I do on PC half the time. Did you say this line?
I did, but I can say it again.
Oh, okay.
The daffodils are blooming and etc., or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confuse them with their evil twin, the weeping amaryllis.
Is that a real flower?
And amaryllis is, I don't know about specifically a weeping one. I'm gonna look it up, I'm curious. But daffodils are pretty distinctive, in my opinion.
Oh, I did not know that.
Like, distinctive, like, you can look at something and be like, that's a daffodil. Like,
Okay.
that right there, that's a daffodil. Now, guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing?
Weeping?
Like a baby, all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry. Oh, wait.
I'm
that's your
sorry,
line.
that sounds horrible, Fable. That I didn't realize we suddenly changed who's who.
It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes.
Oh, so we don't get just the one. Okay, the Mary Morgan incident.
Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank you, word didn't get around. It was my first adventure, the chance to finally escape from the daily grind.
What happened?
An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove.
I went and checked my like a 7-inch 1024 6 display. I have no idea what you're saying. I will be perfectly honest.
It's a bit rude, honestly. Vaughn, welcome in.
Welcome in, Vaughn. Actually, I wonder what is this
Meow,
game?
meow, meow. It's
This
good to
game
see you,
is. I know
Vaughn.
the game said what it was. Curious. No. 1920 1080. Interesting.
It looks fine on my PC.
Yeah, I mean, it looks
honestly.
fine
I
from
have
my
you
end.
half screened, like.
Actually, fun little fact, my backup monitor, which I just use Streamlabs like for, just have Streamlabs open, like check Discord messages. It's like a old, like 10-year-old monitor. Cause family were like, "Hey, do you want this?" I'm like, "I'll take it. I'll take a second monitor." My gaming monitor is the actual one that's like 1080 pixels. But my backup monitor I think is like a 720, and like the refresh rate's like 60. It's like at the time when the second monitor like came out, it was great, but now it's old as hell.
Yeah, but a free monitor is a free monitor.
Yeah, like I said, I'll take a free monitor any day. That I'm also limited because like how my room is, this wall is slanted, so to have my like desk and everything against the wall, I can only do 24 as the biggest, but like 20 is like comfortably. Like 20 I can fit anywhere on the desk, where like 24 I have to like kind of like tilt it a different way.
Yeah, space. My greatest enemy.
Did you say this one as well?
An adventure party was on their way passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So, they wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Tarragon recommended me.
Also, welcome in Peak as well.
Hello, Peacock. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure. Yay. I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So, of course, it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves.
Why were you so nervous?
New people! Seasoned adventurers! One stronger than the next, all in shining armor and arms to the teeth.
Well, I'm checking something real quick on my end because I'm very curious.
You take your time. I'm going to sip my hot chocolate. I have had such a sweet tooth tonight.
You've said that to me before. I think it's the third time you said it.
I just want sweets. I don't know what it is. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong?
How did it go wrong? The innkeeper says.
They... I felt their condescending glares on my back as I watched them through the woods. Of course, I didn't know whether they actually glared. But my fear got hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never gotten lost in the woods before. But this time I did. I couldn't see well, and there was blood rushing in my ears, and I felt dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks of Shivermere, home to Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes, that wrathful spirit who's known to drown men. Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right to her arms. I got scared, and in the end... Ooh.
This is the second question because you got Banshees hunting Lonesome Lagoon. No. Well, the snails are probably its own thing, but like in the riverbanks.
They had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. didn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughing stock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them into the arms of the Wyvern Chimera that resides in the Korag Mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers.
You might be on its
I-
menu.
I love the idea that we just write down everything that our people talk about. I think it's great.
But you didn't.
But I didn't. Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the dream plane, Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven. But I thought since it has fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra. And I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around. And how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot about what I wanted to say. So I just set the biscuits down and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits, and then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as gilded ice. Some things are as changing as the Leviathan sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea." I thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthine Hydra has given me a riddle.
I love this. It's a hatred for mice is universal truth, or maybe just rhymes of ice. Who can say?
I like that a lot. A quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left. And I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again. At least it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologized, and begged it for the answer. Turns out that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea.
Did you get it some?
Yes.
Then you complete its quest.
3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died.
Wood halves are about as useful as the antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. Adventures don't come tied up in neat, mistakeless bows. Your mistakes are part of your story, Fable, no matter how hard you try and shame yourself for them. Aww.
Aww.
I like the same
I like the
nonetheless.
first one. You do?
Yes, I don't care much for Fable the Flawless Hero. I don't think their stories would be very much interesting. Fable the messy adventure with a heart of gold and endearing personality, on the other hand. Great non-guy. Might even be my favorite regular. Don't tell anyone I said that.
I won't. Thank you, and keep.
And because I like you so much, I'm gonna keep giving you free advice.
I hope so. What do you have for me?
You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here.
But how can I not be when everything I touch falls apart?
You know that isn't true.
You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So, in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of.
Alright, stretching.
Oh, a stretch is nice, actually.
You'll have to find it out then.
Thank you, Peacock. I needed that. Like, on a quest?
For example...
Don't you think I'm a little underleveled?
Nonsense. 20 minutes in and out.
It's a werewolf slaying quest. I don't know about that one.
Do you think that'll change by sitting around?
I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't, and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they've got? But what if I'm not? What if there is someone better?
The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows? You might even end up forming a party.
Oh,
And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever.
I didn't think about that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I am a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick.
That's spirit.
Okay, I, Fable, a great gardener and, future hero, charmer of nymphs, going back to embark on a quest to save the villagers.
Again with the nymphs.
And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right?
Yeah, good job. I'll leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey?
Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight it, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe it's something that can help me with diplomacy? Perhaps it's just a hungry, lost lichen after all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I will leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please don't. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. Charisma, we have to do charisma, right?
Like, we're both like, there's a chance, right?
I, like, even if I wasn't worried about the other, like, beast woman that came in here, I feel like she's a better talker than a fighter at this point.
Okay.
You gotta play to your strengths.
Okay, and then...
Perfect. I love Endu.
That should do it.
Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. But farming? No, wait, that sounds like I'm tending a farm.
There are a lot of farmers in Tregaring.
And I'm going to protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started.
You got this, Fable.
I'll try.
Have some faith in yourself.
Okay. I've got this.
Much better.
Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. And how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest,
So?
I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seem like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant.
Think it consumption can pass on to mortals like us?
Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks.
They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of fusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later.
Of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory.
And that was the last we ever saw of her.
Don't. What if? What if she's just not in the game anymore?
I hope Fable will be alright. I wonder what path her fate took. Maybe it's the SD1. I hope I was able to help. It's Moody again.
Hello, Moody.
You again. Me again. And who are you? Someone who wants a drink. What kind? Drink. Yes, I get it. Could you try being more specific? The spoken heart, once tasted, fine. Thank you.
Also, I have to agree with chat. So many incredible people in here.
Alright, spoken art. We got a lot of you, buddy. Alright, and I don't need you
A
anymore.
lot.
Alright, don't need you anymore.
You're having so much fun just throwing them back, aren't you?
I am. Spoken art just for you. Maybe it'll help you find more words. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not. Thank you. Enjoy. Charming. Right, who's coming in now?
Ooh. Ooh. I love them already.
This just gives me like Jesus and Patty characters as a duo. Like, one of these feels like a character Jesus would play, the other one feels like a character Patty would play. And it would come in after a tavern, after a mission like this. Can you be the vampire? You know what, Patty? I would love to hear your best vampire. Okay, so... I'll do the vampire, I
A dwarf and a
guess?
vampire.
If you're doing the
Sure.
dwarf? I think it's a girl dwarf.
Sure. I think it is too.
Do we get anything?
Question mark?
No, we do not.
If we get a couple in and we're like, we should switch, then we'll switch.
Okay, I'm gonna try doing the most obnoxious vampire voice possible.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Careful! You'll step on my cape.
Oh, shush.
Greetings, travelers. How may I help you?
Ugh. Not another one of those empty... How should I do this voice? I have no idea. Hang on, give me a sec.
You should think, I have the perfect voice idea. You should do Garfield from the Adventure Zone.
I don't know who that is.
You should look up a
but
clip
if
later.
it's Garfield the cat... If it's Garfield the cat, no.
How about Mike
Not another
Tyson?
one of those empty babblers.
I can confidently say I'm all but empty.
That's what they all say. Seems they've given you some more dialogue options than most.
Patty has a very good point. What about a Welsh dwarf?
I love this. How do you do a Welsh accent?
It's not far from a Scotsman.
I don't think I know how to do a Scotsman well either.
How about Irish?
I don't. I try.
Okay.
Irish is hard. But that don't convince me just yet.
Irish is hard sober.
I know they really like their R's. Like, it's not warm, it's warm.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Of course not. Probably forgets to give you enough intellect. Would surprise me if there was actually a brain inside that skull.
I'm sure there is. Have you checked? No, but I can assure you I'm different from your average background character.
Sure.
I must agree. You look more delicious than they usually do. Thank you. Though I should let you know I'm not on the menu.
The immediate tears. Don't worry too much about him. He's a tad quirky.
I like how the slime is still living. Can we adopt it?
I think they adopted it.
I see. That thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too? What thing? Ah, my cape! Your cape.
That's not his cape. That green fella on his shoulder is a nose. Or what's left of it.
And the rest of it is on you.
Pretty tough to clean off.
May I ask how that happened?
You just did.
Maybe I could offer you a drink in exchange for the story and your names? Yes, I love stories. Well then, may I have your name? No, but I shall tell it to you.
I'm sorry, please go on.
Okay, I like to think he's pronouncing each of these names wrong in my head.
Oh, 100%.
So, it's gonna be Alphonse, Louis, no, Frederic, Duck, Do saying.
You know what he's giving right now? He's giving Crowns or Rules card vibes. If you know what I'm talking about.
Sir Alphonse Louis Frederic Duc de Sang.
It's long for Kyle.
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 Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you? Blood. Or if you're out, I would also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color. I'll look for something with red in it.
You sound like you're so over him already.
I am enjoying it, but like, I'm like, how would Suki would react to a character like this? And it would be like me thinking, can I just have Fable bag? Like, just like sitting there like, can I have Fable? Like, I can deal with Fable's anxiousness. I can't deal with whatever this is.
Oh. I mean, it sounded like your character was over him.
Oh yeah, he's absolutely.
Was not taking a jab at you, but yes. That one is the most red.
This one's the most red?
The Southern Brawler.
That is the most red? Okay. This is blue.
I promise.
That is blue. That is red. Red is red.
It's like, it starts as like an orange yellow, and by the bottom it's like an orange red.
This is blue as well.
Purple. Close.
Is it? Is it?
It is. It is, yes.
All right, I'm gonna also read these in case it gives some like information.
Me, Patrick. Patty.
Okay. We want. Hopefully this is the right drink. No, we'll save in case you're wrong.
You know what? Fair. That's fair.
I believe you. Oh, this has a lot of red. Look at that. That's a lot of red.
Yeah. That's a lot of red.
And then...
that's too much red.
Oh.
Here you go, baby. You get a snack. I like that you don't have to scrap the whole thing, that you can do it, like, one by one.
And then... Look at that. Some almost blood for you, sir. Oh,
Actually,
thank you. Actually?
No, go on.
Thank you very kindly. That looks delicious. What was your thing?
Nothing. I was just gonna say, I think I need to get up for like 2 minutes and get some tea.
Okay, go get some
My
tea.
throat is really starting to hurt.
Go get some tea. Don't worry, I have some tea as well.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is it alcoholic tea? Okay, I'll be right back.
It's totally tea. This drink starts with the letter T, so close, right? Not wrong. I'm almost out of this bottle as well. There's only like a quarter left of it. I should probably look to figure out what I'm getting on next for my shelf. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and finish the hot coat. I'm just waiting for her so she doesn't miss a single line. In the meantime, did they? Kyle did pop up. Okay. I'm chipping at the D&D messages finally. Ooh. Yes, Azus, you're the dwarf, because Patty wants to be the vampire. I wonder why we didn't get anything for Fable yet, even though she's a regular. But for like Care, we got like this here. Pito Nike. Very fina. Oh, this song immediately sounds like what's it called? Papers, Please. Going to his Arstoka. Is that how you say? How y'all doing tonight? I am doing well, Peak. I won my fantasy week, even though I'm not going to win the season. I'm already knocked out, but I had a small moral victory. And once the satyr gets back, the sheep gets back, we'll continue with the game. I am making my first attempt ever at pumpkin pie. Ooh. Are you making it from a can? I see Patty's playing the Valkyria Chronicles. Which reminds me, Patty, when's your next stream? And what is it going to be? Is it going to be male? Is it going to be Wildermyth? Is it going to be more Valkyria Chronicles? Is it going to be some Rock and Stone? I am making it from real pumpkins, so ooh, interesting. No, man, we finished. Like, what is going to be the next game for you? So I'm genuinely curious. Like, I'm always curious to see what games you're going to be tackling next, like stream and everything. You can always take recommendations from me, Patty. I know quite a few games. I played quite a few different games. I've given you recommendations before. I think some have actually turned out not too bad that you enjoyed. Because I remember, what was the game called? You probably remember it now. Where it was like the, it was a space game. And like they had like space artillery. And I just remember you were being so excited by that. Because it was just a cool concept of having like space artillery ships. Hope she didn't get lost along the way. She just meander a bit, so she might took the wrong turn and like meandered like 100 feet the wrong direction to try getting tea. Because like her kitchen is like one direction and the office is the other, so it's just like, you know, maybe she's like, you know what, which way do I go? And then somehow ended up 3 blocks away and went, this is not my kitchen. Do we think it was Stellar Warfare? It might be Stellar Warfare. I remember just because I looked at it, and as soon as I saw, like, stuff for it, I'm like, this looks right up Patty's alley. And then you told me a lot of exciting things.
Okay, I return.
Welcome back. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. We didn't talk about anything.
Chat, is he lying?
Alright. And we also got our little... Oh wow, his actually picture shows him with the slime on his shoulder. He's a vampire.
That's so cute.
His age is no, we don't know. He's him. His class is vampire. He is from Eridu somewhere. His chaotic neutral and his arcana is the Fool, which I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It also tastes delicious. Very alive. Maybe he's a chaser, you could let me have a bite. No. Okay. And to whom may I offer the second drink?
Rhea Frostgrip.
Nice to meet.
Yeah, skip. And just serve me something strong. Something that feels durable. Tough like a mountain or the caves of Ur. One of those frosted lagoons looked close enough.
Wish me well with this game? Oh no, Patty. Let me see. I can see, because I'm friends with you on Steam. What is he playing?
Good luck.
Oh, he's playing. Are you streaming it, Patty? Are you gonna stream it? Are you gonna stream Valkyria Chronicles 4? Also,
He's going in.
I like Kyle how he looks. He looks so dumb.
It's great.
He is a dwarf, 175 years old. She, her, blacksmith. Your lawful neutral, the world arcana.
Oh,
Coming right up.
this is our world, though.
Frosted Lagoon. Alright, that is. See, no. Yes.
Beautiful.
Okay, and then we need a little bit of you. A taste of rare, just for you, value customer number 2.
Oh, are you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. I see you're many things, but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks. Just how I like it.
So, Rhea, Kyle, what about that ooze-filled story?
Fine. Guess you've earned it. Alright. Picture me, deep in the mountains of Duldmer, with my trusty axe and a good drink by my side. There I was, minding my own business, digging for the good stuff, you know. Hit a gold vein earlier and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big gold pile of gold. Then suddenly, this big ooze comes along and slurp.
Yes, she did.
Zalbaldo! What? There is an optional cheesy line that goes along with that. And gone it was.
I still think my favorite thing of JoJo is was it is it the fourth? No, it has to be, I think, the fifth part or third part. It's the one where, like, you know, the vampire's like, oh, like, we're gonna, you know, he's like in the gets thrown in the cafe. He's like, oh, we're ready for a fight, and just unleashes a Tommy gun into the cafe at the vampire. Like, refuses to play fair. This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go looking for my cape now.
It's nearly sunrise.
And?
The sun kills you?
Oh, right. Did Ooze also eat the cape? Oh, there's a rumor now for Lost and Found. We have so many things. What if the quirky vampire wants to go stroll for the sun is the snails?
No.
Oh.
Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior, but when that ooze slurped me gold, I had to do something. So, I took me shovel and dug and hit and dug and hit until there was nothing left to lose anymore. Well, almost nothing.
So, did you dig out your gold? Silly fool. She dug out me.
And guess what he was clinging on to?
Getting really red in the face there. The gold. Oh, yes. A big gold nugget. Should be enough to get me to Barovia. I'm gonna just call it Barovia.
Fair.
Because Karis Estrad. And perhaps can even get me a dandy new cake.
He would mispronounce it anyway, so it's accurate. I don't think so, Sunshine. We had a deal.
Ah, we did? Please allow me to ask a question. What was that deal again?
I get you to Bavaria, and so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet, and in return, I get the gold.
But what about my cape? Oh. Ray's a hot-headed dwarf and pretty much rough around the edges. She's not a fan of meaningless copy-paste NPC talk, whatever any of that means. I seem to have herself a lost vampire while digging for gold, unfortunately, so she claims she's now stuck with him. Where did you last see your cape?
Don't even bother. It's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Flat cursed chest, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. And I started to wonder, where in his life did this man put his cape?
Where everyone puts their cape.
Do you know where I put me capes?
Where?
In a wardrobe!
Oh. So you can wear it inside the wardrobe land?
What? No.
Cal, maybe we can find someone to retrieve your cape for you. We could? Phenomenal. I could put out a quest for you, but for that we need a little more information.
Good luck with that.
First, I need to know where you last saw your cape. I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Strud in Barovia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought of course I cannot find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes. Which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status. Of course.
Then what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to?
My wedding. Your wedding. When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape. To show her how important she was to me. Evelyn, the vampiric Countess Evelyn, residing in Marrow Castle? That would be her. Congratulations, are you still married? Bad blood. Oh, there we go. Vampire last saw his cape on his wedding day, before he was wed to Countess Evelyn. Of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body. Turns out she just wanted.
Spit it out, Lich.
Oh,
What?
my cape.
Ah, rats. Here we go again.
My sweet Evelyn stole my cape.
What now?
That little, mean, vicious, beautiful beast, her, that thief of thieves, robbed me of my most precious possession. Wouldn't that be your heart? No, I had it taken out centuries ago, but my cape, I would never live without that. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn, how could you do this to me? I trust her with all I had.
That's rough, buddy.
Perhaps Innkeeper, that's your name, right? Sure, no. No. Oh, my deepest apologies. What is it then? I don't think it's time for that yet. Names are valuable currency, after all. For some types, indeed. But you mustn't
Are
be
we
as mysterious to a new friend. You know what? We might be just Fae. We're just writing down names,
think
but like,
you're
I'm
Fae.
stealing this soul forever. You know what, like Sakusan does to people.
Wait, what?
I played your game Mushroom Oasis. I know what your tricks are.
Look, the only soul I want forever is yours.
And see, you're just proving my point. All my friends call me Innkeeper. In that case, I shall not respect your wishes. Well then, Innkeeper, do you know there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? I'm afraid that my sweet Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever set foot in our villa again. Yes, I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up that search right now. So, where could a brave adventurer find Myro Castle? Deep in past abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom, towers the mansion of my dear Evelyn. Queen of Darkness. Temptress of Men. Flamenco champion of 1467. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with her life. But be wary, she bites.
And she may be invisible now. Oh, David. Oh, David.
Yeah, I had that
It's
set
okay.
up. I had that set up for a future game idea down the line. Hello, Kit Kat. Because I learned that King of the Castle has a thing you can set up with Twitch chat. Because the whole idea is that people that are playing with you can try to overthrow you, and each are like different factions. So I thought it'd be a very fun game to play with a Twitch community at one point, where I'm trying to win a game as they're trying to beat me, because they can vote on different ideas and different things. I might turn it off though.
Very cool.
Visible Countess. At the foot of the Witch's Graph Peak resides Countess Evelyn, the vampiric Temptress of Men. Beware invisible threats. Alright, I think I got everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure you'll have your cape back in no time. I hope so. That reminds me.
Not another cursed monologue. Inkeep, quickly, another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon.
I'll see what I can do.
Give her the strength.
Give me the strength.
Barkeep, give me the strength to weather this company, for I am not strong enough.
Blessed of all drinks. Be there for the time of my need and time of death. Amen. You know what's amazing? We're 2 hours in this game. We've only done a tutorial and kind of 1.5 days, almost 2.
But like everything has been so much fun.
Yep.
It's so charming.
Some liquid stamina for valued guest.
Let me try. You got it right again. Might even last till dayfall with this.
God, would you like another drink as well? No, I can't drink neither, consumed with thoughts of my love's betrayal. Oh, it ails me so.
Everything ails you. The whole way here, you were complaining about having to walk.
My bad form doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice, and the slime weighs heavily on my shoulders. And my back is all itchy.
By the dragons. Could it be because you insisted on sunbathing?
Oh, right. Innkeeper. Do you have a drink to protect me from the sun? Perchance something that would also moisturize my delicate skin. I'm afraid not. Oh.
Wait, we do. There's one that provides UV protection, remember?
I guess it's not
Yeah,
letting us
it's
make
the
one.
lagoon.
Yeah. That reminds me, my Aunt Matilda used to harness the powers of its chimeric saliva for sun protection. Vampiric sunscreen. We're getting so many goddamn... The curse of the sun is chimera saliva, apparently. So is Emmathilda, a vampire.
Can we set up quests during the day, or do we have to wait until the end of the day?
I think we have to wait at the end of the day, because I can't do anything
Okay,
here.
okay.
A chimera.
A thing. A beast. Wait. A beast made out of several animals. Got 3 heads in all. Made by the dragons to guard Gaia. Likes to eat people for breakfast.
I'm aware. I just didn't know saliva could be so useful.
Ah,
If only I'd eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves, I could ask that for a sample of its saliva.
I'm sure that would have gone over well.
Actually, I might know where to find one. Really? Would you get it for me then? No. Oh.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Miss Frostgrip, dearest Rhea, perhaps we can alter our deal.
Oh, nay. Forget it. I ain't going.
The reason they're covered in slime, they revealed their tale is that Rhea was digging in the mines and found a stash of gold, and a slime came by and swallowed the gold. So she started like tearing apart the slime and found him holding the gold nugget. So they struck a deal. If she can get him to the vampire ball, he will give her the gold nugget that she wants. So this is what's like left of the slime that they fought.
So, you know, in case that didn't track, she dug him out of a slime monster, and he is holding her gold hostage. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for a beast.
No problem. I can make another quest for my trusted board. And when will it be done? Tell me, when can I walk among the mortals in the glistening sunlight once more? A particular visitor, looking everywhere for his beloved cape. However, it seems that he has definitely lost more than just that. Possibly also a few of his memories. And his marbles. He was once married to Lady Evelyn. The Brick Countess residing in Marrow Castle, enjoys sunbathing. Maybe a bit too much. As soon as his fearless adventurer picks it up, and succeeds, especially that part. Splendid. Did you hear that? A quest just for me.
Let's leave it at 2. Say, Innkeep, while we wait for someone to do this work for him, do you perhaps have a room or two? Possibly a room without sunlight? Wouldn't want Snow White to go up in flames over here.
Sure thing. I got a couple of barred up rooms. You can stay there.
How much?
You can pay when you leave.
Grand. Seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe he'll become a real boy one day.
I'm charging him double. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. You too, tasty creature. Okay, we have to create a new quest. Okay. I'm saving just in case.
Fair. We're fair.
Alright, so probably the first one is we're doing the Evelyn, right?
I think. Do we get enough quest leads for that?
I don't see why not.
Yeah? I guess the green one is hers.
So
We got so many leads today, I didn't realize.
we don't need that one. Okay, so we know that one. We don't need you. We don't need you. Okay. You. You. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Hey there, Evelyn. Hey there, Evelyn. What's it like in Marrow Castle? You're 1,000 miles away. Could you please get us back our cape? On a mild summer morning, senile vampire came to look for his cape of visibility at the Wayfarer's Inn. After steady questioning, the innkeeper uncovered that he lost his cape at his wedding, where his ex-wife Countess Evelyn stole it from him. She resides at the foot of the Witch's Raft's peak, ventured in the peak and dared to retrieve the long-lost cape, beware she might be invisible. Okay, and then we can make another one.
Yeah, let's see.
So
The Chimera one.
the The Chimera. We don't need you. So we need you. We need you. Okay, the Wyvern Chimera. Mice. And then... Source a vampire. Until sunrise. Deep in the quag mangrove resides a Wyvern Chimera. Its scales and claws are a valuable trust to any alchemist. Its saliva even more so. As it happens, a vampire may use the rare saliva to produce a sunscreen so effective that even he could walk in broad daylight. To any adventurer or mouse brave enough to confront the beast, the Chimera, not the vampire, bring back a bucket of saliva. I hope a mouse comes to take this quest.
I do too. You know, I noticed we're not listing rewards for quests. I wonder how that pans out.
Who knows?
The baby!
We feed Ando.
We love him!
We dust up the place.
Turn out the lights.
What if we're the Raven Queen? Because we just have a, this bird up here. New friends and former enemies. There's you down there enjoying your best life. I don't know who this is over here. There's some birds that Ashes likes to romance. This is their house. She spends with them. Okay, anything new happen? Okay, no. Oh, yep, there's we can see where the quest is right there. Hey there, Evelyn. And then the other one, oh, two of them are not that far from each other.
Yeah?
My shipment of fusions finally arrived this morning, and now I've got access to some fade crystals and frozen pine cones. There were Fable's Phoenix chairs. I have 3 infusions now. I'll pack them later when I have some time. I have a feeling to go to use soon. Can we see the fusions now? No. Okay. Who's
I bet we'll get another character too.
Diplomacy is key.
Oh, they met each other.
We got an achievement for it.
That makes me happy. So, Inkeep, a drink for me and this lanky pal.
Aww, Care Bear's here with Fable. It's good to see you too, Care.
She meant to say please.
Welcome back, Fable. You look alive.
Thank you. I am. That seems like a given.
I'm just happy to see them doing well. I'm with a friend. Aww.
We ain't friends. We're not?
So you two didn't form a party?
No. Oh.
Then what's the drink about?
They may be very annoying, but they did just help me solve a family feud of 10 years. So I do owe them some of your dishwater at the very least.
Family feud?
I wouldn't call it a feud, more of miscommunication. No, it was a feud. I feel like a feud implies a certain level of hostility. I was gonna kill him. I thought it was a joke. It wasn't. Oh.
But no one died.
No, Alfie here was able to prevent that. It's Fable. Whatever.
Does this person have something to do with your quest?
It does. I stopped her from killing the werewolf.
Elaborate, please.
I was going to kill the werewolf. They stopped me from killing the werewolf. What's not to get?
A lot.
I think he is confused because the quest was to save the villagers from the werewolf. And now it sounds like I saved the werewolf from you. Which I did. Kind of.
I also remember you didn't say you didn't want the quest, Care.
I didn't. I was there by chance. They were both stealing sheep.
Look at that expression. I can't believe they were trying to
She's
steal
going
you.
through it.
Mm-hmm.
What? What do you mean? Was not. Sure was. Adventuring don't pay what it used to. So you steal other people's sheep? Mind your own business.
How did any of this lead to a successful quest?
Well, where do I start?
How about the beginning?
Right. I was born on a half-crescent dreaming moon.
Of the quest, Fable.
Oh, right. The quest. Yes.
Right, the quest. The quest to poison Cusco. The quest.
Right. Traveling there was no trouble. I know enough shortcuts to travel through Ashen Grove swiftly. I reached the borders of Tarragon right around dusk. The Ashen Grove thins out around there, and you can catch a glimpse of the wild fields and vineyards, as well as one farm after another. An idyllic sight, but at least before sunset.
Do you have trouble in the dark?
Emotionally?
Visually.
A little. I mean, I reckon I can still see more than a human could. But darkness is darkness, and I'm no owl. Thank gods, you're already weird enough. I imagine the damage you'd do if you could turn your head all the way around.
I'd be pretty freaked out if the elven part of me was like, I see something, like, you know, they stop us, you know, they're facing around, they just, like, turn their head all the way around and be like, I see something up ahead.
Who says I can't?
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'm drinking some tea.
Thank you, Peacock. What kind of tea, Suki?
Well, there's this big letter T on the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the tea.
And what is the next part of that?
It's a U.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, the rest of the words are color coded and I can't see all of them.
Yeah, no, it sounds like you're drinking turkey, which I believe is
No,
whiskey.
it's not a turkey.
Ooh.
Ironically enough, there's two bottles on here that have TU to start with. Which are actually right next to each other as I look at them.
But you admit it's a liquor.
Let's just told them we're due. Technically, if you want to be fair with turkey, it's wild turkey, but everyone just calls it turkey because everyone knows what turkey is.
Mm-hmm. Just kidding.
I did have twisted tea though, so technically I had tea earlier today.
Anyway, luckily darkness doesn't affect my hearing.
Not the normal kind.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. I heard a creaking fence and footsteps that were failing at keeping quiet. Your ears are failing at being small. So I snuck closer and saw a werewolf-esque shape picking up a tiny sheep. I was petting it. Well, I thought she was going to eat it, so I summoned up all my courage and stepped out of the shadows and I said, "Good evening, werewolf. Please put down the sheep." I didn't expect them to be entirely in their right mind, of course, but I wanted to be polite. And I thought it might confuse her, and maybe that would help calm her down. It confused me, alright? Who the heck sees a werewolf and the first thing they do is greet them? A polite person? Or an insane one. It worked, didn't it? Tequila?
I do have 2 tequilas on my shelf, too.
No, you're giving him ideas. Because I ain't no werewolf.
I should probably actually go for the one because like I ran into like the almost like the vodka like conundrum. Like it's one of the things where like once you taste like good vodka, you can't go back to the cheap stuff. And it's like that with tequila, and now I have like a really good tequila on my shelf, and now I have like this old one, and I'm like, wow, this is nowhere near the same in tasting. I don't like it anymore.
Use it for mixing. Make some mules or something. She wasn't that different.
See, Crown gets it. Like it's one of the things where it's like I know it's like it's those like clear ones like vodka, gin, tequila. Once you have a good one, it's really hard to go to the bad stuff. But I should also make a mule sometime.
See, that's what I was telling you, because we talked about tequila a while ago. Good tequila is good. But I'm skipping ahead. To my surprise, instead of a growl, the werewolf, or not werewolf, responded with a what? So the confusion plan had worked, but I hadn't really expected that response.
Exactly the same, Crown. Exactly the same. I had like something like that, and I was just like, wow, I can't go back to this.
So I said again, please put down the sheep. And then she asked, why? And I said, well, because stealing sheep isn't very nice. And she asked who I was. No, I asked, who are you? A guard?
Please tell me you didn't miss her licking her nose.
She did it when she was here last time too.
Okay,
It's adorable. The way like a dog sometimes does it. It's great. I was about to introduce myself when we heard this blood-curdling howl. It sounded like someone had ripped a hole into the fabric of reality and then pierced it with a horrid yell. Please, it was barely a bark. And it made the blood freeze in my veins. I heard panting and heavy footsteps and barely dared to turn around. You turned around immediately. And when I did, I stared into the twisting face of a werewolf, yellow, gleaming eyes. Gleaming with Jandice. Sharp teeth, giant claws. He looked like he wanted to eat me right up.
He did.
But before I could beg for mercy, suddenly something rushed past me and lunged at the werewolf. When I regained my composure, Carolyn was the werewolf. Wait, Carolyn? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, this line broke my brain. I apologize. Carolyn and the werewolf were on the ground, fighting tooth and nail.
And the sheep you're holding?
Obviously, I set it down at that point.
Thank you, Jesus. Enjoy your day. Good. So you went to Fable's aid.
No, that ain't it. I noticed the werewolf's flannel rags. They were blue, checkered, had an uneven print. Just like the kind of stuff Uncle Dragon used to wear. That old sod. Hey, why can't I say that?
Do we have a spell in the place that stops people from cursing?
I want to believe we
Because
do.
we keep it we keep it. The thunder happens every time someone does that.
Ah! What the heck?
Youth protection.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I thought it was her.
The age,
Her
rate,
mouth was open.
the
Go on.
age rating system is quite harsh.
Ah! Ah. Anyway, it was dressed like Uncle Dragon, smelled like Uncle Dragon, fought like him too. I was joking when I brought it up before, you know. Haven't seen the old man in years. Was coping about it by joking. That's the only way I can talk about him these days.
Because of the feud.
Yes. He used to be my favorite uncle, but then he changed. Became irritable and angry, distant. Fought a lot with Uncle Fedor. Cared more about the moon than he did his own family. Eventually, he just left. Ran away. Without a word. Left us and Uncle Fedor behind, worried senseless. Until we found a letter saying not to look for him and all their savings missing. Swore I was gonna kill myself if I ever saw him again. Anyways, thought he just couldn't face up to his problems. Turns out his solution was just to get those problems as far away from everyone else as possible. Idiot.
Did you talk it out with your fist?
I tried, but Elfie stopped me. I'm glad they did.
How'd you figure that out?
Well, she was yelling at him. I didn't understand half of it, but I could tell she was angry and hurt. I tried to get their attention by telling them to stop, but they wouldn't listen, so I shot an arrow right next to both of their heads. My aim was a little shaky, so I did end up grazing Mr. Dragon's ear. But it got them to stop for long enough to start listening to me. I threatened them that if they didn't stop to talk, I would shoot them both.
I like to imagine that they were like, they stop not because she's a good aim, because like, oh shit, she's a bad aim. Like, if Elfie will try to hit us by the end and will hit us dead on.
I would have never done that, of course. But they must have believed me because they actually stopped to listen.
Looked mighty scary there, little pal.
Thank you. I sat them down and did my best to be an insurmountable obstacle between them. If they wanted to fight, they would have to go through me.
That sounds rather dangerous.
It was. Nothing wouldn't have stopped for him. Wait, wouldn't have stopped for them.
What?
You're the size of a stick. You think you could stop 2 angry wolves?
Oh, well, anyway. I used the opportunity to figure out what he was going on. And then that's how I found out Mr. Dragon and Carolyn and the miscommunication.
Feud.
The feud, sure. Turns out that after Mr. Dragon was turned, he was too ashamed to admit it. But he couldn't stop the changes and...
Bless you.
I apologize. But he couldn't stop the changes and ended up hurting all the people he cared about. That's no excuse, of course.
No, it ain't. If we had known, we'd have helped him best we could. At the very least, it would have built a sturdy shed with scratch-proof walls for full moons.
He didn't think that would have happened, though. So he decided to fix the problem by leaving, deal with it alone, and so on. But that only made it worse. Of course, he was too embarrassed to come back, so he just focused on the whole werewolf thing and not any human things. Or Volcancan things, so to speak. Trying to find a cure, trying to avoid the moon, trying to find a place to sleep, stealing sheep. That's something they have in common.
The sheep?
No, the stubbornness and the unwillingness to ask for help. But the sheep too. But they had to talk about it. That silent resentment wasn't good for either of them.
And you got them to do that?
The little stick is oddly persuasive. Had us talking about it before I even realized I didn't want to.
Maybe because she did what too.
Maybe.
How'd it go?
Fine. We'll take some time to accept his apology. We'll have to see him change first and apologize to Uncle Fredor and the rest. But it was good to see him again. Guess a hug did feel better than a great sword in the gut.
Wonderful.
Of course, there's still the problem with the whole werewolf thing.
Idiot got so obsessed with the cure, he can barely control himself.
We helped him realize that even a cure couldn't change what he'd done.
Are you playing with the bird up there?
We're feuding while you two talk it out.
That he has to accept he is different now and learn how to live again. Of course, it won't be easy. No change ever is. I learned that from you. But we have a group of werewolves living near our settlement. A small community that enjoys the company of our warm trees. We play charades with them a lot, and they taught me about the phrases of the 7 moons and the secrets of moon signs.
That sounds like a bunch of...
It's real. You're a crescent moose. We introduced Mr. Dragon to them, and they promised they would take him in and help him deal with his lichen copy.
That sounds great.
is. It's a happy ending.
I want to call it an ending, rather the beginning of something new.
So, the end of one adventure is just the beginning of another one?
Exactly.
I like that.
So, after your heroic therapy session, you two decided to grab a drink together.
Got offered to spend the day at the settlement. But they didn't serve anything strong enough for my tastes. Plus, Alfie was dying to get back here. Was talking about how they need to update you on everything nonstop. Would think they live here or something.
I had to report back about the quest.
I'm glad you did.
And they also started crafting something with the werewolves. Said something about it being for you, Innkeep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes, Crown, a crescent moose.
That's what they said. It was a crescent moose, not a crescent moon, a crescent moose.
And then if there's a group of
And
them
I want to...
Go ahead.
Oh, I just want to believe it's their version of astrology.
And if there's a group of them together, it's called a crescent meese.
It's not finished yet, but I'll let you know, I promise.
That wasn't hard, was it?
Well,
So, a drink. What can I offer you? Care Bear?
Surprise me with something that fits my brawn. By which I mean make me useful. Strength never gets old.
Strength, so we went to sword.
the sword. She had the Southern Brawler last time. I thought for sure we would get infusions here.
Maybe it's for the next quest.
The night shift. And he was so cute.
Surprise!
Not bad. You should do this professionally.
I'll think about it. Fable, what about you?
Do you have something that'll calm me down? Maybe even bring some of my agility back? Like a swift strike back to my senses. I've had a stressful day. Nights. Morning. Sequence of events.
So adorable, so adorable.
I love her. I love them both.
I'm actually surprised we started with like the wolf person too. Like it's one of our first people.
Mm-hmm. There's our expert bartender.
Yep, throw everything around. There you go.
Thank you. Wow, this is perfect.
You look tired. Have you considered sleep?
They do look like they're going to pass out any second.
So do you.
Maybe sleep is a good idea. Carolyn, do you have a place to sleep?
Hello, what's happening this evening? We are mixing drinks in Tavern Talk with fantasy creatures. We have met quite a few interesting things. We have met the most emo guy ever. We have also met Rhea, a very angry dwarf. We have met Kyle. Head empty. Head empty.
Head the most empty.
We have met Fable, who's adorable and trying their best. And then Care Bear. Grandma's favorite character.
Grind does not see them yet, but we already know.
Oh, yeah, we already
You're
know.
welcome in, Nicholas.
Do you have a place to sleep?
I can sleep anywhere. It's a talent.
We'll just put it. You know what? They can get a room together. We'll just put a dog bed at the end of Fable's bed.
Stop it.
It's depressing. I have room available. You can stay there.
Sounds good. How much?
I'll count as payment for your help with the quest.
Fine.
See, Care Bear's warming up to us.
Later, Elfie.
See you late. Sure.
Are you heading home, Fable?
Yes. I've been gone for a whole day. I need to get back and make sure everything is still growing correctly.
Maybe take a nap first.
Yes, that too.
Did you enjoy your first quest?
I did. It was scary and different from what I expected. And I didn't know I was so good at pretending to be charming.
Ooh. Ooh. Yes, very good job. You should order a drink more often. Nah, have you considered that you weren't pretending?
That's what I would have chosen too, yeah.
I know you're trying to flirt with Fable. You did well, Fable.
Was that a flirty line?
It could be.
Thank you. I hope that wasn't my only adventure.
I think this is just the beginning.
That would be nice. Do you think I'm going to save the world one day?
That's a very tall order.
You're right. I'm not cut out for that.
I didn't say that. I would just prefer if the world didn't end.
Right.
But if it does, you're the first person I ask for help.
Maybe you should ask Carolyn first, but I'd be happy to be second.
We'll see.
Let's hope we won't. I like the world, and you have a point. We shouldn't hope for such a calamity. Even if it would make for a good song.
Or a sad one.
Or both. I'm going to head home now.
Do that. I'll stockpile on quests for you.
I can't wait. See you soon.
See you soon. Hey, don't get uppity.
He's just chilling.
Oh, it's Krauser. He's back.
It actually is Kronzer! we haven't seen him with the hood off before. I didn't know he had black hair. I thought it was all white hair because of the hood. This is great.
It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine.
Just unlocked a memory, Kronzer.
Good evening to you too. Oh. Which
Heck
out? Which
yeah.
out did? Wait. Oh, did he take Hey There, Evelyn? This quest.
I'm sure he'll tell us.
It wasn't here yesterday. That is correct. It seems dangerous. It is. And mysterious. Sure. Like me. I loved it. Alright, I've done a 180 about this guy. I was like, alright, whatever. Now I'm loving. I just hope he's all like this. This is like how you write like moody characters or brooding characters correctly. And this song that's going with
got a
him is
full
just so
Fender.
good. Yeah. You could be a little less mysterious, but tell me your name. Zephyr.
Oh my gosh, that's so soothing.
Did the wind carry you in? Okay, so then it's supposed to be Zephyr. Okay. No, my legs. I want that quest. Well, you can have it. Not just literally, physically, emotionally. Emotionally? I want to take on that quest. Go to the castle to get the cape. I mean... Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, no one has gone to the castle yet, so if someone would like to go, they would be welcome to. So you know the castle. Yes? It seems strange. It is. A vampire lives there. I heard rumors, whisperings, of a strange, fiendish woman residing there. I'm loving this too much. The music, this voice acting.
And he's literally just reiterating what he just read on the poster.
Yeah, like he's every time he glances down, it's just like, "What's the next line? What's the next line? Quick!" Then he looks away to make it seem like he's not looking at it.
I love him.
What a coincidence. Me too. Has she ever frequented your tavern? No, not recently. But she has. Once had a vampire mixer. Interesting.
Interesting.
So she was only here at night. Is he trying to get with her? Is he trying to like impress her by stealing something to make her come here?
No, I think he's trying to sound smart because he's like, oh, she was only here at night. And it's like, yeah, of course, she's a vampire.
Would you say she was unnaturally pale? I think I'm right. I don't know. I think I'm right.
No. I think he's trying to drop a revelation that she is a vampire. Even though we already know she's a vampire.
No, she had a lot of makeup on. But below that mask. Sure, yes. We guess she looks pretty dead below that. What kind of drink did she order? Blood. Interest. You sell blood? Of course. Whose blood? Did you hear about wolves avoiding the castle? Really? All of them? Yes, she has a lot of werewolf traps set up, but all the animals seem to steer clear of Marrow Castle. We just completely changed the topic. Oh. They say its doors are always locked, so nothing can go inside or leave. Anything that tries to merge into our land in one way or another. As a grave, a pile of decorative bones, dirt feeding rotting flowers. They say death clings to her doorstep like an everlasting melody. We're just like eating this up with him.
You're
So-
playing him to definitely take it.
Oh, thank you for this. Sounds like a strange place. Like a tune for something still alive. Or for a goth. Goth or vampire. She seems to be a thief. It appears so. Do you not sympathize with that? Thievery is an honorable skill, but it must be performed in secret. Or you're not worth the coins you pocket. Ooh, I like how it's like buttoned down in the front of his outfit.
Yeah, this is a cool pose.
Also, stealing man's cape is just plain rude. I suppose. Only thing worse than that is stealing a man's hat. Not if it's cursed. Especially then. Point is, if you can't defend yourself from having your trophies reclaimed, you must live with the consequences. The consequences being you? Exactly. Is he a gentleman, like, thief type of thing? Like, I'm starting to dig this.
No.
Also, is he in here? Oh, he's finally in here.
The innkeeper is just completely matching his energy, and I'm here for it.
He is a air echo. He's 25. He's a he/they. Class rogue, obviously. Femus background. Don't know what that means. Oh, where he lives. Chaotic good. He's the moon. Okay.
That makes sense.
Definitely sounds like you know what you're doing. Of course I do. I am one with the shadows and the wind, gone before they even notice I'm there. So you can easily swipe anything else along with the cape, right? Certainly. Gold, gemstones, other treasures, whoever pays the bills. What about some interior decorations? Like what, for example? Just something to pretty up my tavern a little bit. Maybe something useful that also doubles as a decoration? Like a chair. Stealing a whole chair sounds a little too ambitious for your first quest with me. I prefer something smaller, like a little trinket. My walls are still a bit empty. Wait, you're being serious? Absolutely. A memento that once belonged to an eccentric vampire sounds like a wonderful addition to the tavern. I'll see what I can do. You won't be disappointed. Well then, I trust you to deliver yourself to her doorstep and the cape back to me, along with a neat little addition to my interior design. Sounds like I'll need a few stamps. Would you like some? No, too traceable. Well, drink then. I could do with one of those. I heard your drink inspire transformations of great magnitude. Allow you to dip into parts of yourself that you weren't previously aware of. Raise yourself up from your shadow. Say, what do you trade them for? I feel like as much as I want to hear him tell a joke, I want to play along so much. Like the guy is trying so hard.
It's so good. I love that we're just matching his energy and totally grifting him for extra stuff.
Secrets. I have many. Grant me one. I shall. I know this may come as shock to you, but I was here before, just yesterday. You may not You may not remember because you barely noticed me in the shadows. I was so stealthy I spent hours just watching you from afar. That is definitely a secret. You clean a lot of glasses, served everyone with a smile. You looked so worried after that adorable green one left. Like you thought they might trip straight into a monster's maw. And you're swift for your hands and fast with a knife. Alright, enough secrets. You may have one of my renowned drinks, and some of my renowned infusions. In fact, I just got fresh from today. Was finally able to unpack them. Infusions. Intriguing. What vile magic do you have to offer? Ooh, okay. So, we're gonna take it. Oh, so they add and minus something. Frost armor, invisibility, fire resistance. Ooh. I am loving this.
This is great.
I love how this guy is full send.
Same. I love that we're just matching the energy.
Like, full on, too.
Is this what happens when you and Groundsor get together?
Oh, yeah, totally. This is just a Mori collapse if you ever were there to watch.
Please.
Okay. So I think Fey Crystal is what we need to give him.
Yeah, the invisibility, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do the tutorial, though. Just in case. Also, if he's like the narrator for the tutorial, I just want more dialogue out of him.
Sure. For your person, I think you'd benefit me. There's some fake crystal frozen pycon. Frozen pycons absorb some of nature's icy properties. They can help you form magical frost barrier that will help those trying to harm you. Fake crystals hail straight from Avalon, allegedly. Soon they'll turn you invisible, eventually, for a bit. Duration is a bit unpredictable. I also got some phoenix chilies, but I don't think they would be very useful for your situation. Interesting. So what dark depths for yourself are you looking to explore? I fear that Lady Evelyn may be of the undead nature, so I must be strong and vigorous. I want to stake in her heart before fangs are near my neck. Though that does sound appealing. strength I can do. And some frost armor would help with the fangs. Perhaps a smarter route would be to evade her wrath entirely. To have stealth her and steal the cape from right underneath her pale nose. So that she may live in the shame of loss against me. Okay, we're definitely gonna have him sneak.
Yeah, definitely.
Da, 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 da.
And some visibility could help with staying unseen, though my speed and ability might not be enough. Help me with decision and keep. Your wisdom is no secret, is it?
Invisibility. I don't
Yeah.
think he should go and like try and kill her because we have a very unreliable source for the quest.
I have access to infusions, and I have to be careful how they interact with other ingredients. They might alter the drink in a way where I have to use different ingredients than usual. I should keep an eye on the coaster shapes that I have to mix the correct recipe. Maybe I should even try adding an infusion first, just and drink from there. Let's give it a try. It was Fey Crystal, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
How do I?
How do you do the drinks? Can you click above the glass or?
Oh, it's just. And then we give a swift strike. So
Agreed.
we already have the brain, and we have one there. But we need to do a shield, so. And then. I think we did this right? Invisibility and everything, right? Yeah. Any infusion to mix a drink of your choice. Here you go. Drink the all vampires fear. Garlic breath. Not quite, but that's a good name. May I steal it? You didn't ask for permission before you steal something you can keep. Then it's no longer a clever ruse, but a mere trade. I see. Did you hear about my new drink, the garlic breath? Huh. Good one.
You gotta
Taste.
laugh out of him.
Tastes like not garlic, but just as fearsome to a vampire. You don't find garlic scary? No, only the absence of it. That makes two of us. Hopefully this will help me evade her. I'm not prepared for a fight, but I won't need one if my steps are swift and quiet as the wind. And if you can't see me, goodbye and keep. I would say pray that the sun will carry me back to you. My hopes not lie with the realm keepers, and I shall be damned if they control my fate. Jesus Christ, this guy.
I love him. I love him.
Expect to see me again after the next sunfall. If you do not, speak of vengeance. Vengeance makes for an early grave, or for a good story. Farewell. Zephyr is a difficult character to
New
say the
favorite
least.
character.
What? They're your new favorite character?
Oh yeah, definitely.
They're so caught up their own fantasies of the edgy road that they seem to be stuck talking and brooding like one, too. He likes all things dangerous and mysterious, or at least he pretends he does. Oh. Farewell. Or for a bitter end? Oh,
Oh.
Care Bear's back. Care Bear?
Oh.
Care Bear. You are
I'm taking this quest and a drink.
great. Did
Go
you
on.
sleep well?
What?
Sleep. How was it?
Fine. Too long. Didn't sleep that much in ages.
I think you needed it.
No, your beds are just too comfortable. It was hard to get up.
Of course. My apologies. I'll make sure to take your feedback into consideration. Would you like a drink as compensation?
I think I already said that. Make me something strong that'll wake me up and keep me up too.
Care Bear.
Care Bear.
Care Bear.
Care Bear.
Care Bear.
Care Bear. Okay, what did they want again? Oh, they wanted a sword.
They
Okay.
want... Yeah, something strong. So the brawler again, I guess. Do any of the infusions have like alertness or awakeness to them? Out of curiosity.
Nope.
Well, this will have to do the job.
Well, it's not giving us like a two choice of drink, so I think this is like just her to chat. Something strong coming right up.
That is strong. Just the right amount of too much.
Yeah, I should call this drink the Care Bear.
No, you shouldn't. Anyway, the quest.
Yes, the quest.
I'm taking it.
So you said. She's sweating. Something. What is wrong? I see it's my turn to make conversation. I miss Fable. Has they been too soon for their quest? She just returned.
It has been hours since I've done anything but sleep, chat, or drink. I'm getting antsy. If I sit still for too long, it feels like my bones are disintegrating and I forget who I am.
I think that's called boredom.
It's torture.
That too. Well, boring is not what we would call this quest in the slightest. Stealing from chimeras for vampire sunscreen. Couldn't get more reckless than that.
It could by taking Elfie along.
Fair point. Please don't.
I won't. So this lab is for a vampire.
Vampire sunscreen.
Can't vampire get their chimera goo themselves?
It's a wyvern chimera. Vampires and fire don't mix too well. Also, if everyone just did their own quest, the quest economy would be in shambles.
Suppose that'll be terrible for business.
Indeed. Have you encountered a chimera before?
No, not a real one. Got me thinking, ain't it kind of blasphemous to steal from a draconic guardian?
Depends. Are you religious?
Guess not.
Then no.
Would it be if I was?
Don't think so. Chimeras steal riches all the time. They were created to be guardians by the protectors of the realms. To steal someone to protect someone else seems in line with the doctrine.
Good thing you ain't a priest. You do a terrible job.
Thank you. Is blasphemy what you're most worried about?
I ain't worried.
Okay. Nervous.
Ain't that either.
Then what is it?
Excitement, I suppose.
Excitement.
Don't laugh.
I'm not laughing. I'm asking.
Ah. Yes, excitement. I've never encountered a guardian before. And I've always sort of wanted to.
Why haven't you?
Or to survive one.
It seems like a good opportunity for you then.
It is. Created it. And maybe a little about the chimera. It's got a dragon head, right?
True. Oh, didn't mean to hit you. Multiple efforts to create, I would guess. So let me rephrase that. What is it about dragons?
They're cool.
Hmm.
Also, tell me bedtime stories about the dragons every night. She was a great adventurer and encountered many of their creations in her journey. But she always claimed she met each of the realm keepers themselves. Had little keepsakes from them all. And my sword's one of those. Passed it on to me before she
Past?
left. One day she was just gone. I think she wanted to spend her last moments somewhere else. I like to think she visited one of her dragons one last time.
Family has a leaving problem. Where is it?
This is such a cute story.
Carolyn's great sword was once belonged to her grandmother. Allegedly, a gift from the dragon themselves. Very impressive if it's true. It seems like this is the next quest. Is this one the Banshee?
Yeah,
The snails make no
I
sense.
agree. At least she left her savings alone. That sword and her stories are all I have left of her. Going on this quest, it almost feels like I'm stepping into a memory of hers.
Did she ever tell you about a wyvern's chimera?
No. She was the only kind... Sorry, what?
Oh.
No?
No, it was
Sorry,
the only kind
this
she
broke
never
my brain.
encountered.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I had quarrels with those feline ones. Different varieties of scales. Even a cow one, I think. But never found a wyvern in all her years. It would have been nice to tell her the story when I return. If I return.
I'm sure you will. You can tell the story to me. I don't know if I make for a good baba, but I do make a good tale.
I'll think about it. You already got me talking too much.
This is you talking too much? Aww, Care Bear.
So, you like dragons?
I like to think though for Care Bear, if she ever tries to flirt, that's her like pickup line. So you like dragons? I do. I actually do like dragons. They're fascinating
You
creatures.
do?
Very interesting. Very magical.
They are. Fascinating. And magical. You used to pretend I was one when I was little. Really wanted their magic.
Damn,
And their wings.
both Fable and Care Bear are like fighting for like who I like more. Like when one
I
gets
love them all.
like one gets more adorable, the other one just like pulls it out. Like she's like I'm trying to imagine like young Care Bear running around like a dragon. You just ask them for their magic. I'm not sure about their wings.
I ain't a priest either. Besides, I'm a warrior. I don't do all that magic.
Why not?
I like my sword. And my muscles. They're a good combo. And I don't need to rely on anyone. Not even dragons.
A little help never hurt anybody.
A little self-reliance don't either.
If you say so. Does that mean you don't want to drink to pep you up, Care Bear?
Didn't say that.
I see. Doesn't count as help.
It's payment for me taking on your request.
Sure. We'd be happy to hear that I have some incredible infusion to offer that could great help with your quest.
Nah. That sounds unnecessarily complicated. Let's keep it simple.
Alright, what can I get you then?
I reckon a little bit of a boost for this body couldn't hurt. Heard they're quick and toothy, so I'll need to be hardy for its bite. Some defense might come in handy. Or something for the brain. Baba talked quite a lot about how much they enjoy a good ruse. Maybe I can outsmart it with the right play. But I need some intelligence for that. Won't be risking it all on a bad idea.
Are you sure you don't want any fusions? Just a bit of feeding chili would make you fire resistant. That could be very useful in a fight.
Dragons, you're stubborn. Sure, I'll try one.
And on top of trickery.
No, one is enough. Oops. Either you mix defense with your weird chilies, or you go heavy on the intelligence. Don't need any more of your fancy tricks. Don't care which one you pick. That's your job. Figure it out.
Alright, I'm adding the chilies. We got the chilies, I want to be able to use them. Also, because you know who gave us the chilies? Fable. And that's her bestie.
That's true. I'm slightly worried about her going in, like, with violence.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really know the nature of a chimera either. I don't want her to have to slay the whole thing just for a sunscreen, you know? It is a guardian of the realm.
It'd be kind of silly and funny at the same time, not gonna lie. Alright, so we got the sword, we just need the crown. Nope, you're not the crown. You are.
It's even yellow like our crown.
Figured it out.
Thanks. Feeling tough already. And dangerously close to catching fire myself. I think I could almost take on a dragon like this.
Let's stay grounded.
How urgent is the sunscreen?
Pretty urgent. The sun tends to not take a break, even for vampires.
Maybe he should sunbathe less then. That might solve his problems.
Might. When has easy solution ever been fun?
Good point. I'll see what I can do. Maybe they got some mice in that mangrove.
Good luck.
Won't be needing it.
I'll be waiting here of your exploits upon your return.
I hope she's gonna be okay. I hope
Care
everything's
Bear's
gonna be okay.
Care Bear looks pretty tough.
She's gonna hit him with the Care Bear stare.
Care Bear stick. There's you again. There's Ash's loves.
How are you doing for time, by
I was
the
gonna
way?
say this is probably where we'll end it. I want to see who the new character introduced is. Oh!
I love her already.
The game is going in strong.
Very strong.
Why do we not know anything about Fable yet? I guess maybe because she's our Freya.
Yeah, it feels like she's gonna be around the most. But, you know, she doesn't seem to know a whole bunch about herself right now either.
This is totally Ash's in real life. Same hair color, plenty of birds.
I'm excited for her.
Man, these characters, like, depending on what this character's whole story is, they might win me over for being like the top one.
All of them have been so good for like so far. I really like this design though. It's hard for me not to love a druid though.
Yeah, this game is like they have like all the characters for your taste.
It's fantastic. I'm in my element.
Let's go to a raid out. I think I see Lucas is on, so we could raid Lucas.
Oh heck yeah.
Captain Lucas VT. So, just for the reminder for everyone, for like the upcoming week, we got ourselves Amori tomorrow with the lovely Krausner. Both me and him will try to blitz through Sweetheart's Castle and not get one turn by her, because we have learned our lesson of going through her phases too quick. She will demolish you. Tuesday will be the espresso hour with Vaughn at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a lot to talk about, from her changing names to her anime boy crushes to even recent games she's played with like Valhalla and Mouthwashing, to see what she really thought about those games, and even like her Christmas stream where she did a whole analog horror stream watching on YouTube. And then Wednesday will be A Long Hike, which was the game that Ballistic Ninja chose with them hitting their personal sub goal on during the subathon. And then that's a cute little game that I'm gonna enjoy playing. Thursday I'll be featured on Clan Ed with on Peacock's channel, as we finally win a route by doing the baseball route, which I have no idea what that means. I look at this guy, the guide, and calls it the baseball route. I have no idea if we romance anyone. And then Friday or Saturday, if I don't beat A Long Hike, might do that, and then we'll see. Who knows? Maybe we might be, even before next week, we might do a bit more Tavern Talk. Let's see. But let's all go over now. Yes.
Yes.